Hello, everyone out in the interwebs. It's Mr. Roate. Just got done making a instructional video, and it went fast, and there's a lot of tools and so forth. So I am going to take this opportunity to record my mug and let you know I'm making this video better explain some of the tools used in Pixlr as of current date, which would be 2020. They made a lot of different changes. Some of them I'm familiar with because I've used it. I've used it for personal use. I've used it in the classroom. And some of the changes are like new to where I'm got to experiment. But I'm gonna show you what I know, and if you figure out something better, let me know. All right. So let's dive in, people. Listen for that transition. All right, this is slow down another portion here about bringing it in. You're going to copy that after you select all and then inverse. And that way you just get the car. You're going to bring it into this here. What a lovely, lovely looking place. And now you're going to go to free transform. Should be under file or like open Apple or open Command T. And you can do different things with it. You can change the parameters, but if you hold shift, it'll keep its form in perspective. If you don't hit shift, you can make it bigger, smaller, different variations. There's different kinds of transform. There's like free transform, there's distort, and there's just transform. Transform is just that. So you can see here I'm making it look like the car is at an angle levitating over the lake. So then we're just going to go and I'm not sure what I'm doing, but I'm doing something. I assure you. Oh yeah, I thought I got locked out because I had the wrong button. Don't do that. Levitating lake, and then I want to go get the Sasquatch that I want to put in here, or Bigfoot, Yeti, or whatever you would like to call him. We'll call him Carl. Hi, Carl. So we're gonna cut out Carl here, much like what we did with the car, but I'm changing color tones in here. So you can go to range or alter. I can't see what it says. And there's like curves and hue and saturation. You can change the color to try to match the image that you're bringing into, because it was definitely in a different color spectrum. And there's a lot of purples and magentas and pinks in the background. So we kind of want to try to get Carl here to match the background we're going to send him into as much as possible. So you can play around with the color system there to get them. And then you saw me cut them. And now I'm selecting them again. And inverse selection, copy, go to the main picture. Remember that you got the line up on top with the different images. And I want to make Carl bigger because Carl's too small. So I'm going to bring him over and I hit transform, open Apple T or Command T, and you see I'm making Carl big. Now if you look on the right hand side, there's another image of your canvas, and then you have a plus and minus, so you can zoom in and zoom out when you need to. Kind of went over on that. You have your history at the bottom. It'll record everything that you've done, did, and undo. And then in between that is your layers. So each time you paste something in here, you paste it on the layer. You want to make sure that layer that you're working on is highlighted, because if you're working on the wrong layer, you are definitely not going to be a happy camper. Because if you alter a different layer, then that's it. You have to basically undo. You can only undo so many times. So if you're working on it and do a bunch of different actions, you might not be able to undo everything you've done. And then you will not be a happy camper. So you see here, I got to look like Carl is running closer to us and the car is in the distance. Just moving around, getting to where I want them. The next thing I'm going to do is called the eyedropper, which is located on the left-hand side at the bottom. There's a little eyedropper there. And you can use that to pick colors that are already in there. So I want Carl's hair to have the color of the sunset in the background. So I picked the color of yellow in the background, and I picked the pen tool, and it says brush, so I was kind of playing around with it. So it kind of feathers off, so which is kind of nice to get that fur texture. And now I'm just adding that yellow on top of his fur, so that it looks like he is actually a part of the picture. You want to think about your light source and try to make all your images look more part of what you have, your environment that you've chosen, and not just like slapped in there. Because though it's a collage, not college, it is a collage. We can make it, instead of just slap and paste, we can make it more interactive to the environment that you set them in. And this is an option. It's not necessary, but this is an option I would like you to take if the background kind of suggests that you should have that. Like there's a lot of intense light in this background, so that's why I'm doing it. Now you can see I'm picking orange, a darker color, and I'll just play those two reflected light opportunities on the back of Carl's head here and shoulder. So it looks like the light is reflecting off his wonderful mane. No, I'm not done, but thanks for asking. You want to try to get the form and everything. And you just see I'm not doing anything overly special. There's no hidden secrets. I'm doing this not with a tablet, but I'm doing it on the little iPad, which is amazingly cumbersome. But if I can do it, I'm pretty sure that you can do it as well. Like I said in previous videos, you might want to get a mouse. It's like drawing with a brick, but it's better than drawing with a pad. I hope you have fun. Have any questions? Just ask. Okay, bye.